society is breaking down, Well, there's a weird energy out there. I'm actually thinking of becoming a gun owner.
I love that.
If I can get my hands on a concealed carry permit. I don't know if that's legal in LA or not, but
one of our friends just got all of that done. I feel like you should talk to him. I won't say his name, but I feel like you know who I'm talking about.
Of course not. I really don't. But I'll ask you off.
Yeah.
Off of the mic.
You can also just drive up to Nevada, get one, and come back. Or
I'm not
Arizona.
gonna cross state lines with a gun.
Why not?
Look, I know I'm white, but that's illegal.
Oh,
isn't
so
it?
now you're not Italian. When you get in trouble with the law, you're white. But any other time, you're Italian. How convenient.
Pull out my
How
white,
fucking convenient
pull
is
out
that?
my white card.
Oh, it's fantastic. What does that feel like?
Well, what am I supposed to do? Change my skin color?
Just tell the officer, hey, officer, look, I know my driver's license says white, but I'm actually Italian. There wasn't a box for me to check at the DMV, so that was the closest thing.
Officer,
Don't want to confuse you with my last name, but...
Officer, I insist on being arrested. Take me to jail.
I don't know how true this is or not, but I did see something online where a black guy requested that he be tried as a white man.
Why not?
It's just fucking hilarious.
I agree. He should. Give him a chance.
Oh, that was great. But you want to buy a gun, so you want to be a gangster.
Not even a gangster. I want to kill gangsters.
What? Did you say you want to murder blacks?
Oh, so now you're saying all blacks are gangsters?
No, but you said that.
Jesus,
You said that with your I want to kill gangster statement.
You have a lot of ferocity toward black people tonight.
Listen.
You're angry at Kamala Harris, and now you think all blacks are gangsters.
No,
No.
man.
Here's the thing. There's just a weird energy in the world right now. This past week, I had a couple incidents.
Oh, do tell.
The other day, I'm sitting there
Where's there?
in Brentwood.
Are you wearing your inside pants or outside pants?
Outside pants,
Okay.
always.
So you're safe.
Especially when you're eating out.
Yeah.
Outside.
You're eating out.
But outside.
You're outside eating out.
See, listen, if we're going to follow the science, we got to follow all the science. Being outside with the UV rays and the wind and the gravity.
Gravity?
The wind and the gravity and the UV rays.
Oh,
no,
God.
I literally heard a doctor say this, Mo, so it's not that funny.
The gravity.
The gravity.
The gravity.
Yeah, it's true.
Was it that Dr. Stella woman?
No.
That frontline doctor?
No, this is a real doctor.
Shout out Dr. Stella.
So that stuff can dissipate the virus. It's very hard to transmit in situations like that, okay? When I go inside, I put a mask on, no problem. And you can too. So
I
sitting
don't know
there,
how to do that. I don't have, and I'm busy. I can't look it up. No time.
shaking my head. So I'm sitting there at
Don't
Sweet
talk to me
Green
in text.
in Brentwood, and
You got a Sweet Green?
yeah, what's up?
$20 salad?
13.
Oh, God. Okay, continue. Sorry.
All right, so I'm sitting down to eat with my girlfriend, and
You got
all
a
of sudden-
girlfriend?
That's right.
$20 salad? Okay, continue.
I know it's actually like $35.
Yeah, you spent $40 on 2 salads. Jesus, man.
Wasn't
Must
it?
be nice to have that kind of wealth.
It was cheaper than the other option.
Yeah, sure. You could have just had some wet ass pussy.
I did later. How do you think I got it wet?
$40 salads.
So I'm eating. We're sitting down to eat. And all of a sudden, this homeless woman comes up and starts yelling, speaking another language. I don't know what language.
Okay.
Sounded like some Eastern European or something like that.
What'd she say?
She's talking Times Square in the JFK, and she's
A conspiracy theorist.
yelling. Yeah, she's getting increasingly loud and increasingly red, like full red faced.
Okay.
And so she's yelling, and we don't know. Is she yelling at my girlfriend? Does she think my girlfriend's like from her country or something? Or is she yelling at this other guy? Is she yelling at us? But like, it's like really unsettling.
You were uncomfortable.
But you can't just get up and say, get the fuck out of here. Because then people will say, why are you yelling at a crazy homeless woman? You
Right.
look bad.
Yeah, of course. Absolutely.
And luckily, one of the workers came out and kind of asked her politely to leave. But it was just very unsettling, especially when paired with a couple days before, when I had gone to Whole Foods in Westwood. And I'm pulling into the lot. My girlfriend says, I'm going to get out because, Whole Foods still does that dumb thing where they make people line up before you can go in because of COVID. Have you seen that?
In the past, yeah.
They're still doing it.
Really?
Them and Trader Joe's.
Interesting.
Every other store just lets you in.
Yeah. As they should.
Yeah. So she says, I want to get out. I want to get in line. I say, okay. I go park. I walk in. I meet her inside.
You just cut the line. You walk right in.
Well, there actually turned out not to be a line.
Yeah, okay.
I walk in. There's a guy who's just kind of standing there in the front, right?
Okay.
Just standing outside the front door, just, loitering. And so
loiterers make you want to buy guns, I know.
So I get in, and we're in the champagne section, of course,
right,
because of our luxurious lifestyle.
$40 salads, champagne from Whole Foods in Westwood.
So,
oh man,
I say, "Did you find the champagne you were looking for?" She says, "That guy out there told me to suck his dick." I'm going, motherfucking shit.
Like what
Seriously?
Is that? He just went up to her like, hey, suck my dick?
She says, when I got out of the car,
yeah,
I walked in, and as I'm walking in, the guy says to me, you should suck my dick. And she was like, what? And then she walked in. And so I hear this, and now I'm pissed. But I'm like, well, we still got to find the champagne.
Did he look
homeless? I want to go find this guy. He was one of those guys that looks like, he rides the bus a lot.
Paint a picture.
You know what I mean?
Paint a picture.
He's wearing a hood.
Okay.
He's got some bag that looks like it's like a big square, like one of those lunch boxes with the silver inside to keep it kind of cold but not that cold.
Right.
Those things that you don't even know why they make them. And he's standing there, and so he said that, and so now we find the champagne. I'm pissed. We walk up to the line to check out, and I can see the guy standing out there, and I start staring at him. Then he starts staring at me till he realizes I'm looking at him, and he takes a step forward.
Ooh.
So then I go out there, and I'm like, you told my girlfriend to suck your dick? He's like, what, man? She's lying. That bitch lying. What are you talking about? Who? I said, don't even fucking go back in there to look at her. You get the fuck out of here. What's the matter with you? Telling women to suck your dick, you fucking creep? He's like, I didn't say any of that shit. Fuck you. Blah, blah, blah. And now the security guard's coming out. And now he's like, I'm like, get the fuck out of here. Get this guy out of here. He's like, come make me get out of here.
Ooh.
I was like, fuck you. And I start walking toward him. And then he starts reaching into his bag quickly. And then I was like, ah! I didn't make that sound, but I was like, yo, chill.
You ran.
And I went back inside.
You ran inside.
And no, I didn't run. I walked, casually.
At a fast pace. Brisk walk.
At a brisk walk.
Yeah, you ran.
It was a short walk.
Dude, pussy.
No, but the guy's reaching into his bag. So now I'm in there, and I'm like, fuck, what do I do? They always say, don't fight random homeless-looking people because they could be crazy. Yeah. They could have weapons.
You'll get COVID.
I'll get COVID. He wasn't even wearing a mask.
Oh, no.
And I was only wearing a bandana.
Oh, no. You probably have it then from this brief interaction, according to the science.
But when I saw him reach into that bag, I literally thought he was going to pull a gun out and shoot me.
I'm in my bag.
He was in his bag. And so that's when I decided, okay, I'm with my girl.
Yeah.
I don't want to get shot today, but I do want to kill this guy.
But there are some days you do want to get shot?
Well, there's some days, sure. Everyone is more amenable to getting shot on some days.
I don't know if there's any day that I wake up like, oh, you know what? Today's a good day to get shot.
Listen, if the guy looked richer, I would have taken the shot.
So let me I want to quickly recap these stories.
Okay. Well, so just to finish the story.
Oh, there's more.
So we walk out a different exit, and the whole way out, he's standing there like, come on, what's up? Ooh. Fuck your bitch. Fuck your bitch. And he's throwing a lot of N-word at me.
Yeah.
And
black guy?
He was a black guy.
You sure he's not Jamaican?
Maybe he was Indian.
Oh, no.
So he's yelling at the entire way.
Okay.
And now my girlfriend's getting scared, and I'm trying to walk into the parking lot. And now I'm like, fuck, I misjudged this because there's only one way out of this parking lot, and you got to drive by him.
You think he's going to shoot the car?
I don't know if he's going to shoot the car. He's going to, even worse, scratch the car.
Okay.
Spit on it. And we walk a little bit further past my car. to a point where he's like not looking. And then we run and get in my car. And then I waited to drive out until his head was turned. And I got the fuck out of there. But it just made me think, like, first of all, men, this message is for you. You don't have to hit on every single woman that you see. And what do you think is even going to happen when you tell a woman, you should suck my dick? Like, do you think that's actually going to work?
Yeah.
Or is this really that you hate women and this is a way for you to continue justifying your hatred of women by putting the blame on them for quote unquote rejecting you, when it's really that you refuse to do any work on your shitty, off-putting personality? But there's just this thing where guys are just so inappropriate and they really make women uncomfortable. I told the people in the Whole Foods, I said, this guy's sitting here telling women to suck his dick. This is, by the way, in Westwood. We're right down the street from UCLA. You know how many young college girls are probably down there? They're already weirded out because their universities are telling them to have sex with masks on. Now they're walking in just to get some Whole Foods shit, and the guy's saying, you should suck my dick.
Right.
It's terrible.
It is.
Men, you got to stop. And the parents of these men, teach your fucking boys better. I don't do that. Do you do that?
Not anymore. No.
Fucking monster.
But no, this guy sounds like he's clearly got some mental health issues.
I don't even know. But the thing is, I mean, maybe he had an anger problem, but he didn't seem crazy.
Well, that's a mental health issue.
He just seemed like a piece of shit.
Yeah.
Like one of those guys who just won't work on himself, probably blames the world for everything. And especially women.
Right.
Because guys that say that type of shit to women, or they follow them, or like they insist on, you give me your number, or they just hit on them until they're in fear, until the woman is in fear. It's real. There's a real deep character flaw in our society that there's so many men out there like that.
So you had 2 interactions with homeless people.
One was homeless. The other was just, a guy with nothing to do.
You had 2 interactions with 1.5 homeless people, and your solution is getting a gun.
Well, because here's the problem, though.
That's what. So a woman who's clearly crazy and a guy that's just also crazy. Like, I need a fucking gun.
No, because there is a weird energy in the world right now. It's only going to get worse as we get closer to the election. Whether Trump wins or Biden wins, a lot of people are going to be mad.
Right.
There might even be civil conflict.
Yeah.
A lot of people are still, they're getting their unemployment benefits cut. A lot of people might be evicted from their homes. They might lose their jobs, all kinds of, it's a cauldron that we're in right now that's slowly boiling.
Of course.
To the top.
Yeah.
And I'm saying there's too many incidents of random anger out there. And as a law-abiding citizen in society.
A white man.
You have even you in this situation. A law-abiding citizen, you have very few options because you can either try to fight the crazy guy, which you could even go to jail for that if you throw the first punch.
Of course.
Or you could get stabbed or beat up or killed. People get killed with one punch these days. You get COVID from them. You don't know what's going to happen. But meanwhile, the guy's sitting there insulting your girlfriend.
Right.
And you want to kill him. You want to do something to him.
Sure.
But what can you do?
Ignore him.
It's tough.
You just ignore the guy.
But you're getting tested.
Sure.
Everywhere.
You ignore it until you're put in a situation where you have to defend yourself or your girlfriend.
Okay, but like, what if the guy then says again, okay, what if I didn't say anything? We're walking out again. Man, you sure you don't want to suck my dick? Now I'm just supposed to sit there like,
no, then you ask
come
him.
on, buddy.
No, you're like, hey, man, you want to suck my dick?
Yeah, exactly. And then he'll come out and it'll be the same thing. I'm telling you, Mo, it's the same thing.
It's not.
So I'm saying, give me a gun.
You got all riled up.
I'll just flash that piece right in my fucking waistband and say, yeah, here, suck this.
So this guy, you're out here brandishing a weapon.
No, brandishing is when you have your finger on the trigger.
Yeah, sure.
I learned that from the St. Louis couple.
You're flashing your piece.
Yeah.
Let's say this guy had a piece, reaches into his back. He's like, oh, shit, this guy's going to shoot me, so I got to shoot him first.
But at least I get to shoot him.
How do you know that? He's got it in his bag. You got to get it out of your pants.
My thing's quicker.
You got to take the safety off. He's got no safety because he's reckless.
The point is,
his shit's cocked and ready to go. He's waiting for somebody like you.
I don't want the gun so I can go around doing preemptive murders.